this. Something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto. Look at me now, mama. I'm doing this for you. Check me out, world. This is what we made to do. Be kings.
I had a dream that one day I get credit for hustling, and how I put hot records out with my whole team, and how I built this piece from the ground up. Shamed all the haters that tried to clown us. Can't nobody stop this truck. We rolling from Chicago Avenue down to New Orleans. Everywhere, state to state, we gotta hustle on. In the heart of the ghetto, we gotta hustle on. Old people glad to see me cause I'm doing right. Look at me now, mama, your baby doing right. Up all night and all through the day. I'm still hitting the studio, doing it anyway. I make them pay, I make them pray. Lord, don't let them come towards our way. But I'm still coming, and I'm still running. Everybody pay attention to the ginger man saying of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, wanna take the crown. Ain't nobody gave me nothing, I worked this underground. Full of the pain and anguish, man, never got to me. Running this cold-blooded game the way it supposed to be. I'm a role model, running the streets like no tomorrow. Bread making is the movement every kid can follow. I'm a branded leader, my own father told me that. So I serenade the streets with my hardcore rap. Get support from the ghetto, cause I came from the ghetto. The underdog, then one coming out of the middle. Gotta keep my head up, pockets spread up. Keep that music on point, filling up the truck. World, 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 world.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Good morning. My family, want to say that this is the Gingerbread Man Morning Show. Monday morning review. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate everybody that came in. I appreciate everybody that support me like they do. This is something new. New hours, new time. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Morning Show. Steady Serving Sports ENT. We will be doing at 10 o'clock in the mornings now. I'll be here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Right in the garage. Right here in the garage with y'all, man. I'll be here, giving you guys the hot takes, the key facts, and everything that needs to be, said around the WNBA. But first, I gotta show y'all, we had 2,145 subscribers. Wow. This is like, man, it's growing organically. This is amazing. This is a very, very beautiful thing that you guys are helping me do. I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you will do. And I also thank you for what you're doing as of right now for me and helping me build this program, with a taste of honesty, a taste of thoroughness and facts. So I thank y'all for, letting me and allowing me to be me. What's up, Tulip? Brother Jonathan, she wins. You on time, girl. You on time. Yes, you are. I appreciate you so much. And listen, I thank y'all for coming in. As you come in, hit the like button. I know I throw some people off by being so early. I'm an hour ahead, of course, in my time. Oh, yeah, I'm on time. You on time. We on time. Yeah, we look, kudos to us. What back scratch? I get to scratch my back on that. Kudos to us, y'all. Kudos to us. Yeah, get the blood back scratcher going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kudos to us. But y'all already know that, as I run my shows, I don't like to have a situation where I'm so damn serious. Nobody can tell a joke. Nobody can make fun. Everything is tight, and I'm running this serious program that no one can actually be, commenting and saying things. Listen, this is my show. Y'all already know that I'm a funny cat. We gonna have fun. I'm gonna give the review of what's going on. I'm gonna tell it like it is, like I see it, and you know what I'm saying. We gonna cover the whole entire WNBA. So I'm gonna do a little bit, different in the approach because we approaching the end of the season, and we have shut down a lot of the haterism that's been going on throughout the WNBA. I just want to talk about that, on how we have us, the coalition, the Simply Ball Dropping family, Showtime, and all of the different, Quita Love Sports, and, WBB, Universe, and Keith, KEYSHA over there, and Talk That Ish, Real Talk, in the whole entire Simply Ball Dropping podcast community, the network itself, and all of the ones you see Pro Fam Talk, on the other side. Shout out to Coach. We just calming a lot of things down, and as it went, we are now seeing it simmer, and simmer. There are still gonna be some, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark haters and don't want to see the young ladies, bull and go to the next level. But we gotta understand that the Clarkies is the Clarkies, and the Reese's Pieces is the Reese's Pieces, and everybody that is in the middle that just love basketball and basketball in total, we are here for all of that. You know what I'm saying? This is what we are here for. But make no mistake about it, this is a podcast that supports Angel Reese. Yes, it is. Make no mistake about it. And y'all already know I'm in Chicago, so I got to be a Chicago Sky player. So, hey, it is what it is. But non-biased in what I talk about and what I bring to the table. I'm going to be non-biased about it all. And I thank y'all for coming and see me elevate the game. You got it? See me elevate the game. But first off, I want to talk about two ladies that has been balling in the WNBA. Y'all got to give it up to, Jackie Young and Skylar Diggins. They are, since they came back from the All-Star game, man, please, they are going berserk, like crazy work. These ladies, these queens, man, are like, I don't know what it is, but they got it in their mind that they're going to do whatever they need to do for their team to win, but the Aces did suffer an amazing loss last week. But we're going to go over all of that. But Skylar Diggins and Jackie Young are like, man, they on fire. They are on fire. Both of them are triple-double queens. Both of them in the same week have had their own triple-double experience. And you got to give a shout out to them and what they bring to the game, because, you know what I mean, the veterans is the ones who actually make, you know what I mean, this whole WNBA universe go around. You know what I'm saying? And Jackie Young has now started, you know, turning it up, going into, you know what I mean, the playoff run. So, you know, I want to say this, even though that the Storm lost yesterday, we got to see a double overtime. You know what I'm saying? We got to see a overtime where they got, you know what I mean, the Storm fought all the way. But that's how you fight. If you gonna fight, you gonna fight. And that's what we want the Chicago Sky at least to fight. If the Stars out, at least fight. Look at Indiana. Indiana is fighting. Caitlin Clark is not on the court, y'all. But the Indiana Pacers is fighting. You dig what I'm saying? Howard drops 21, the Fever tally 5th straight win. And it's like Caitlin Clark has not hit the floor, and the Indiana Fever is on fire. And it's like, I ain't say the Pacers, I said the Fever. Or if I did say the Pacers, I ain't mean to say no damn Pacers. The Indiana Fever. I'm reading what it say. It say Howard drops 21, Fever tally 5th straight. Tula, you better leave me alone. You know I'm old. What's up, Jay Capone? What's happening? Andre, I see you in the house. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. As we look at what was going on with the Seattle Storm in that loss, Skylar Diggins, you know what I mean, portrayed just like the will to want to just win. And it was just phenomenal to watch. But first, you know, we're going to go all the way back to Tuesday. Last Tuesday, July 29th, the Golden State Valkyries beat the Atlanta Dream 77 to 75. Last week, Tuesday, also the Chicago Sky had a, you know what I mean, a run-in with Kiki Serv'n. And, you know, the losses are wearing thin on us, the Sky Nation. You know what I mean? You know, the Sky Nation want wins. The Sky Nation needs wins. But, you know, the run-in with Kiki them last week, you know, Angel, you know, had another, you know what I mean, tear at it. And, you know, scored the, you know what I mean, a double-double again. And it's like, you know, we're seeing Angel do this work, and we don't want Angel to, you know what I mean, end up hurt. You know, we don't want to see Angel Reese end up hurt or having to have a surgery trying to pull the load. Yeah, we just like, you know, 103 to 86. Chicago Sky loses to the Mystics. Then we got to go to Las Vegas and the Sparks game. Las Vegas, you know, pulled that one out, 89 to 74. Then we go on to Wednesday. Phoenix, Mercury, and Indiana. Indiana pulls out of that game. And it's like Indiana is serious. And they trying to put their name in the sand to say, hey, we know we lost the star, but we are forced to be reckoned with. And it's like good to watch. I mean, Ari McDonald, yes, I mean, God, dog. Like Ari McDonald is like going nuts, and we missed it. Chicago Sky missed Ari McDonald. And it's the difference between your scouters, real scouters, paying for real people that's active, You know what I'm saying? That know basketball, that put the X's and O's together, but also can do the eye test at the same time. Those people are genuine and they're rare. And Indiana paid to get those type of people, because if they didn't, they wouldn't be in the playoff run like they are right now. Chicago Sky is paying for Baggage Boy, you know, production. You know what I mean? It's the good old boy. You know, you get the feeling it's like the good old boy situation. And yeah, this my guy. This my girl. Yeah, this, you know what I mean? Chicago Sky does not even have the formula to go out and get great players around Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. You know what I mean? Jeff P is not it. The Pink Panther, you know what I mean? We all saying it. We all are saying it that the Pink Panther must go. He must go. He must go. His bags are probably already packed, because we want to say Sayonara, ciao Bella. You know what I'm saying? In the final Wednesday on the 30th, Atlanta Dream in Dallas. Atlanta came out with that game. It was a close game. Paige was, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Baby Paige is not the unanimous rookie of the year. No, Baby Paige is on. The difference between Baby Paige and everybody else, though, is that Baby Paige is consistent. She's consistent every single night. Baby Paige, you know what I'm saying? We expect her to go out and do what she do. You know, since she hit right away, Baby Paige was ready for the WNBA, and she did not turn it off. She was very consistent. We've seen a lot of that in Sonia Citron also. You know what I'm saying? Now Kiki Efren is turning it back on. You know, she kind of cooled off for a little bit, but Kiki Efren has turned the fire right back up, y'all. She turned the fire right back up, and Kiki Efren is also trying to let people know that, hey, I came here to this league to put my name in the sand, and this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Kiki is definitely have been a big bright star in the dark sky. You know what I'm saying? So the Mystics was not afraid to play their rookies, right? As we saw yesterday, Maddie Westbell looking good on the burn, just getting some production time. Just getting some production time. You don't know what's in a player until you let them play. You gotta let these people play so that you know what I mean, you can be able to see. But you know what I mean, once again, Haley, you know what I mean, Poe Haley, you know what I mean, Haley came to the wrong team. The wrong team drafted Haley Van Lith, and you know, unfortunately, I know Angel wanted her, but the coach that they have, he's not you know, the coach that Chicago Sky have, he's not prepared for this moment. He's not prepared for this city. He was not prepared for this type of team. Yes, he got listen, Jeff P gave him a bag of rocks. I'm not saying that. Jeff Pagliosha gave Tyler Marsh a bag of rocks, and then he said, work with it. You know what I mean? So Tyler Marsh, in all right, in me trying to be right, and knowing that I, you know what I mean, saying the real evident that Jeff Pagliosha know that he tried to do a San Antonio thing. That's what it looked like. But this ain't San Antonio. And you don't have no coach like Greg Popovich, like the Pop. This is not San Antonio Spurs. This is Chicago Sky. This is the Midwest basketball. You bringing that philosophy here to Chicago that you got inside of your head, go do that somewhere else, because this is not the native land where we can accept losses. No, this is not it. So Baby Paige has been consistent, y'all. Baby Paige have been consistent, doing what she doing since she came out. And Sonya Citron, you know, if it is ever a real Swiss Army knife, Sonya Citron can play defense. She can dribble the ball to run the offense. She can shoot the ball. She can, listen, she communicates with her man. She can play 1, 2, 3, and the 4. Sonya Citron is her. I mean, she can, you know what I mean? She can go across the board with her defensive, you know what I mean, spurts and just whatever lineup you throw at Sonya Citron, she probably gonna, just like she did at Notre Dame, take the best man. You know what I'm saying? So Sonya Citron, I really do think is in this rookie race. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Paige Becker's by far. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Because Kiki Airfin ain't playing with you either. Kiki, you know what I'm saying? Kiki had a great game yesterday. So we're going to get up to the great game that she had. We're going to go back and try to, you know, recover and call a week. I know Thursday, Golden State and Washington played. That was a battle. I watched that game. That game was a battle. And Golden State came out with the dub, right? By 1 point, but really, I thought that the Washington Mystics were gonna pull that out. But you know, when you're a team that is fighting for relevance, sometimes that edge out a team that has a lot of young players. You got what I'm saying? Sometimes that is like, you know what I mean? Because Golden State is a expansion team. They are relevant in the WNBA. They have let the whole W know who they are. Friday, game with Phoenix Mercury and then the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream dominated the game. It really ain't too much to really say. You know, something is going on with Satou Sabally. She is not around to be seen. Something is going on between her and the coach. But we don't know if it's really the coach and her going at it. So I don't want to say what it is allegedly. Satou Sabally is not happy with sharing the minutes and the adjustment that has been made on the Phoenix Mercury. So, you know what I mean? Hey, if it panned out, Satou, Chicago need another unicorn. So we had 2 unicorns, you know what I'm saying, and a 6'7". So, I mean, hey, we need that here in Chicago. And if Satou do come to Chicago, because her and Angel do have a relationship, and she like Angel and Angel like her, hey man, we can deal with that type of stuff. You know what I mean? We could really deal with that. Good morning, Sister Angela. Hey, Riddick Milky Way, how you doing? Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my family. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. But if we could get Satou Sabally, because she ain't happy of what she's at, you know what I'm saying? What she's at, she's not happy. We'll take her. Come on and help Angel, help the Barbie, man. We need you down there. So, New York and Connecticut, son. What can I say, man? Chicago Sky is probably the worst team in the WNBA. Chicago Sky is like it has no fight. But Sanaa Rivers had 5 points that game. Anisha Merrill had 4 points. Tina Charles, the old Raleigh veteran, she had 15 points. Marina Mabry, you already know Marina Mabry came back. She in it. You know what I mean? She letting it be known that she the leader of that team. She's making she took on, you know what? Marina Mabry took on what the owners wanted her to take on. It was like, no, you're not finna get no another trade. Put your big girl, you know what I mean, pants on, and put your, you know what I'm saying, saddle up, strap up your boots, strap them up, Marina, and we ain't sending you nowhere. You gonna run this team. You gonna run the offense, and you gonna be the vocal point. And she has been. You know what I'm saying? Bree Hartley had 4 points in that game. Lily Licken, she had 6 points. She still ain't got no picture, y'all. Lily Licken, Lucan has not had. She don't have a picture yet. That's crazy work. Hey, Olivia daughter, she had 16 points. It was like they was trying to show New York, like, you ain't coming up in here with that. You think we the worst team in the league? No, you gonna have to work for this. You got what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Jacquel Jones had 14 points, and then Sabrina Ionescu had the consistent 23. You know what I mean? Sabrina. I don't know what everybody talking about, you know what I mean, the player, but Sabrina has been Sabrina this whole time. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, Lady J? Reginald Banks. You know what I'm saying? Sabrina have been Sabrina. And, you know, listen, Sabrina Ionescu is one of the funnest guards to watch. She means business. She straight means business. Whenever she's on the basketball court, they call her Meanie. Because she has the Kobe Mamba mentality when she's on that court. Sabrina Ionescu, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know that last playoffs, she was not the best of what the superstars expected last year in the playoffs. Her and Stewie stunk it up. But I will say that Sabrina Ionescu actually is probably the most solid point shooting guard in the WNBA. Yeah, I can say that. You know, she's solid. I mean, you know what you're going to get pretty much. If everybody has an off night. If she has an off night, she suck that shit up and she keep going and go on to the next thing. And that's why I like Sabrina. And then, of course, you know what I mean? One of my favorite basketball players of all time, Kobe Bryant, loved her. And I love her too. You know what I mean? Hey, New York got whooped by Connecticut, and it was something to watch. I could not believe that was happening to New York, as New York didn't believe that it was happening to them. You know what I mean? What a good game. What a good game. Washington back at Atlanta. You know what I mean? Hey, Atlanta Dream is on the tear. And Atlanta Dream is doing what they do on the basketball court. Sister L was, you know what I mean? I'm watching you, Sister L. You know I always roll with Rush, but I'm just saying that Atlanta team, it's just kind of hard to figure out exactly, you know what I mean? Exactly what's going on. Because, of course, we know that Howard is out right now. But, you know, is Alicia Gray the leader of this team? You know what I mean? Has she really stepped up in full throttle to say, hey, I know, you know what I mean, that, you know, my counterpart, my homie, my friend, you know what I mean, my best friend, you know, I know she, you know what I mean, she's her, but I'm on, you know what I mean, I'm gonna take the reins of this team, and I'm gonna be the head of it. You know, Alicia Gray had 22 points, and then Bree Jones, which has been stepping up. We wish our our big girl would step it up and be consistent like Bree Jones. But y'all sleeping on Bree Jones. Bree Jones can put the ball down. Bree Jones got a jumper. Bree Jones solid in around the basket. You know what I mean? She got a turnaround J. Bree Jones has developed that turnaround J just like she was Nafisha. Bree Jones looks so good. You know what I mean? Going in that middle, it's like she be giving them a headache. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to, you know, I just really want Alicia Gray to put the stamp on this and say, okay, I know Jordan Canada is over here. I know, you know what I mean, Howard is here. I know this, you know what I mean, this person here, Bree Jones is here. But this is my team. I'm going to take us to where we need to be. You know what I mean? I really want Alicia Gray to, you know what I mean? If Ryan Howard, the leader, Ryan Howard is the leader. But I think that the most consistent out of the two is Alicia Gray. That's just from my point of view, that Alicia Gray is actually more consistent in that. You know what I'm saying? But I wish, you know what I mean? Hey, I wish we had, man, we just missed so many people. This guy, Jeff Pagliosha, like Bree Jones, and he just missed the boat. He missed the boat. Like he trying to give the Chicago Sky milk and magnesia. He trying to give us all different types of, you know what I mean? Like, man, go on with that. That don't work. Man, get the players that's I mean, you trying to make it a melting pot of players that can't play the game. It'd be different if you got a melting pot of players that can actually play the game, who loves the game, desire the game, want to be great, take it on the chin, really heartfelt. You got a bunch of kumbaya players. That's what you want to hear in Chicago. And the kumbaya got you in last place, Jeff P. You got a bunch of kumbaya players, and the kumbaya has got you in last place. You are the worst team in the WNBA with a super mega star on it. Shout out to Angel Reese. I appreciate you just being a classy girl, who you are. Then the Valkyries come in. Golden State Valkyries comes in. And, you know, this has got to stop in the WNBA. We got to find out who throwing those hard things in the gymnasium. We got to find out if this is a Golden State Valkyrie person who continues to throw hard things in the gymnasium. This is not going to be tolerated. No more. We gonna find you because you done went from Atlanta, then you done brought that thing to Chicago playing around with us. We don't play that, homie. We don't play that in Chicago. But the Valkyries went on to win with a victory with 73-66. The Barbie did not play in that game. Thank God that she did not play. You know what I'm saying? to you know what I mean, out with a back injury and taking care of ourselves. We want a healthy Barbie. We don't want to wear our Barbie down. We want a healthy Barbie. You know what I'm saying? So Indiana against Dallas. Paige Beckers, once again, chat. Paige Beckers is probably going to make and be the rookie of the year. But it's just not easy. Paige Beckers is probably the first most consistent rookie. Sonia Citron is the second. Kiki Efren have been inconsistent with her play, but Kiki Efren have turned it back on. Anisha Merrow now has been placed in the starting lineup. You know what I mean? Sanaa Rivers is finding her way, and you saw Zaza start to, and Querley start to step it up when they was in turmoil over there. You know what I'm saying? So, the rookies of this year is just been really, really seasoned and prominent. And we got rookies. I can't believe it, chat. We got rookies, chat, that we don't even play to even see if we gonna waive them. Wow. Like, wow. It's so frustrating to see that type of thing go down. With the rookies, and then you got people that you can play, but you don't play them. And then you kept Mo Jefferson for an extensive time of 25 games. And Mo Jefferson been hurt the multitude of games she's been out hurt. Instead of waiving Mo Jeff and getting more players to come into Chicago. But I know what you're going to argue, Jeff P. You're going to try to say, oh, I had injured players. Yes, I didn't, expected this thing to happen this way. And, Angel and everybody was trying their hardest, but, they came in, Angel came in injured. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all what Jeff P gonna try to run. But Michael Alter and the Dia Rollins, you better not go for that. We want Jeff P up out of there. Courtney Vandersloot was not the breaking of this team. Let's make it clear. Courtney Vandersloot was not the breaking of the Chicago Sky. No, that was just, as it was broken, that was just a Band-Aid of a broken team that Jeff Pagliosha had put on that snapped. Courtney Vandersloot, if she was with us or not, Courtney Vandersloot was not going to help this team win like they thought she was. Courtney Vandersloot definitely was not the missing piece that we've been missing, that somehow, was supposed to be, this big old thing of why the breakdown of Chicago happened. No. Shout out to Jay Davis for the 200. You know what I'm saying? The 2000. The $2 super chat. I appreciate you, man. They got arrested at the Sky game, bro, Clark. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they got arrested. You come in here bringing flying objects, throwing them at people. I mean, God, dog. You around here throwing flying saucers around, and people got to duck. People got to duck. Get on up out of here with that, man. You should have been arrested. So the Indiana Fever beats the Dallas Wings 88-78. And like I said, man, Paige Beckers is so consistent. It's like she's the most consistent rookie in the game. She just is. I expect what I expect out of Paige. Do I look at a game and say, I expect her to do what Paige do? No, I expect what I expect out of Paige, and that's consistency. And Paige Beckers have been the most consistent rookie that we did have been looking at. You know what I'm saying? She working hard. Shout out to Paige, out to Baby Paige, because Baby Paige has been phenomenal. But I just think that the race ain't a runaway. I just really don't think that she just running away with the race. You know what I mean? No, I don't think that. You know what I mean? Y'all might do, but I'm just saying I don't think that. Then Saturday happened. Oh, my bad. Los Angeles and Seattle. Seattle came to another fall. This is the first fall of the weekend. Seattle Storm lost by 2 points by Los Angeles. I watched that game. Cam Brink hit a 3. She looked good while she was out there. But most of all, Zuri Stevens. Man, listen. Do y'all know that the Chicago Sky had Zuri Stevens on the team and she's a champion? Zuri Stevens was a Chicago Sky. Leah Copper was a Chicago Sky. Alana Smith was a Chicago Sky. Courtney Williams was a Chicago Sky. God. Phoebich. Chicago. Oh, man, listen. Chicago Sky has not held on to the superstars because they have not done the things that they need to do in Chicago. Here, when I got to start looking at all of the big players and the names that Chicago had here, and they are gone, it's a reason why they're gone. And it's the main reason is what Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson has hired in that front office, like a James Wade. Yes, James Wade was a good recruiter. Listen, hands down, James Wade was a good recruiter. Was he a messed up person? Did he get arrogant and did he get, you know what I mean, blinded by what he was putting together? Yeah, maybe so. But one thing about James Wade, he put that team together and they won. They won. But Jeff Paglioccia has put together one of the worst teams that probably has been assembled in the WNBA. Jeff Paglioccia has put together one of the worst teams that you could probably see in the WNBA put together. But in that game against the Seattle Storm and the Los Angeles Sparks, Rickea Jackson had 27 points. Dearica Hamby had 21 points. Zuri Stevens had 21 points. Kelsey Plum, which I believe is the second most consistent guard in the WNBA, point guard / shooting guard. Kelsey Plum is kicking ass. Kelsey Plum is taking names. And Kelsey Plum is saying revenge is mine. You dig what I'm saying? So Kelsey Plum is over in LA doing her thing, and everybody expected and wanted Kelsey Plum to flop and to not be her, but Kelsey Plum is her. feisty old, you know what I mean? She said, I want to have my team and be on my team and show them what I can do. And she has taken it, listen, she has taken it to heart. She rallying up the players. Rikia had a hiccup. Rikia Jackson had a hiccup early, but she was like, come on, Kiki, let's go. Let's do what we do. And let's ball out. Let's finish the rest of the season and put it together. We don't have that here in Chicago. Jeff Pagliosha has brought no validity, no names, no one currently to bring here in Chicago. When he had a chance to build through the draft, he blew it. I don't know if I don't know if he just intentionally was trying to be Mr. Brainiac about some things, but it looks like you intentionally blew Chicago up, straight up internally. And they talking about after the loss yesterday that Papa Marsh was going off. It was reports that Papa Marsh was going off in the, going towards the locker room, and the girls were being offended and all that other bull stuff, crap. Well, guess what? Dawn Price was reporting, she's a 50-year-old woman and women shouldn't be taught. Well, what you want to happen when you lose and continue to lose and you lost like this, and your biggest losses, you have lost more games by a deficit consistently than any team in the WNBA. Do you expect Tyler Marsh's father to be happy? Do you expect Tyler Marsh's father to be Daddy Marsh, D Marsh, to be happy after getting embarrassed again on TV? She wrote that, she said, I walked by and heard at Hoops for Thoughts, Dad talk to the team. It was aggressive, mean, and disheartening. Talk too bad to them like dogs. Chicago Sky, and unlike someone who will stop paying, it says, I will report and still there. Camilla Scarsellville, whatever it says, nor any of the players deserve that. You telling me that players that's on the Chicago Sky don't deserve to be yelled at? You telling me that players who get paid to play the game of basketball, that is their job, and that is terrible at it? Don Price, you telling me that they shouldn't be yelled at as long as he's not calling them out of their names? Hell, I know some coaches, hey, Teaspoon gonna call you out your name. Teaspoon gonna call your ass out your name. So they lucky Teaspoon ain't there right now doing this type of shit. Because they wouldn't even do this with Teaspoon, though. I wouldn't even put Teaspoon in that bed. They wouldn't. Tyler Marsh is horrible. But anyway, Daddy Marsh, what you want him to do? Bake them, you want Tyler Marsh's father to cook them a birthday cake? You want him to bake them a birthday cake, bake them some cookies like, you know what I'm saying, what's the name them talk about on their podcast? What the hell you think they supposed to get? You don't think I'm yelling on the goddamn podcast about their losses? They should be getting yelled at. You just soft. You just soft. You shouldn't be in the game a game that is competitive, a game that the Game of Thrones is being played out on the basketball court. You want somebody not to curse at them? You want somebody to give them a birthday cake? You want somebody to treat them, oh, whoa, it's okay. You just lost. I'm standing up for ladies. I am standing up for ladies. They should not be hollered at. What? They are not ladies. Ain't that what they said when they go to they are basketball players? Ain't that what it says? Yes, they are female basketball players, but they're in a competitive sport. They're in a competitive sport. Daddy Marsh tired of seeing Tyler Marsh lose. Shit, if he yelled at the girls, what you think he yelling at his son? You don't think he yelling at his son? Shit, he an old ass man. He tired of seeing this bull stuff going on, man. Man, Daddy Marsh. I mean, I'm glad that there's a pulse in the locker room, because the way Tyler Rush represent that he ain't got no damn pulse. Just a few games ago, we just got to see him get attacked. Angel was getting all the goddamn technical fouls, about to be suspended because she had to stand up for herself and the goddamn team. Angel Reese got the goddamn most texts, about to get suspended by the Wnba on the technical fouls being called. I agree. It's like the players revert to children. What is these some goddamn, you saying that you don't want them to get yelled at like they some third graders? And even at a certain point, the third grader got to be hey, go sit your little $5 ass down somewhere, because you acting up. You doing a little bit too much. Seriously. You know, the delusion. You Lulu, if you don't think that this team deserve to be yelled at for the performance that they had, you think because they being late. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. You throwing on, oh, they ladies. You shouldn't talk to ladies that way. You shouldn't yell at them. What do you think that he should do then? I'm yelling at the goddamn podcast. I'm crashing out, not on my crash out day. So what do you think? So somebody, you telling them over and over and over and over and over and over and over, Miller, grab, Miller, be aggressive. Miller, be aggressive. Miller, don't pass the ball. Miller, shoot the ball. Miller, shoot the, no, Miller, don't pass. Game 11, Miller, don't pass the ball. Shoot the ball, Miller. Game 12, Miller, no, turn around. Shoot the ball, Miller. No, come on, man. Come on, man. Time out with that bullshit. Now you blowing gas up, you know what I mean? Putting bananas up tailpipes, like KEYSHA would say. Stop it. Stop it. You should be able to come out here and conduct yourself as a professional basketball player that got some type of goddamn fight to make this thing happen. But anyway, it pisses me off because I'm looking at LA. Listen, I'm looking at the Sparks. Got fight, man. I'm looking at the Mystics. They got fight, man. God damn. I'm looking at the Golden State Valkyries, an expansion team with a whole team of nobodies rotating around, doing what they doing. They beat, listen, Caleb Thorpe went out and they went on and beat Lord help me, please, Father in heaven. They're crying in heaven, y'all. They're crying in heaven at what we looking at, man. They're crying in heaven if you don't think that the Chicago Sky should be getting yelled at. They're crying to have shame on you because you gaslighting people. You're going to report it because you're a 50-year-old woman, and you're going to report what you see, what you don't think the ladies should be having to go through harsh. What? They lucky that the gingerbread man ain't there. The hell you talking about? Man, with these people, man, these soft ass people. Anyway, back to where I was at, man. That just pisses me off. Seriously, man. Y'all got to cut that stuff out, man. Y'all got to cut it out. Stop it, man. You want to be women when you want to be women, but then you want to talk, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk the game, be part of the game, and you don't want, now you little children. No, man. No. This is the game of basketball. This is the game of basketball. Okay, Keysha, I'm finna send it to you right now. My player had to come up here and give y'all a little toast of what the hell going on, man. My player had to, god damn. Somebody explain it to me. Cause I really don't. What's up, Van? What's happening? I really don't like it. Wody, what's happening? What's happening, Wody? I see you in here. Keysha, I was on another screen. That's why I didn't see. Yeah, I think I dropped. Yeah, here she go. What's up, player?
Not much. I was sitting there listening to your commentary, and I was thinking, you see what I used to say, but bro, Claude, they used to say I was mean, but that stuff that you do, if you allow stuff if you allow things to happen in the beginning of the season, and you don't correct it immediately, it will continue to go game after game after game. So now you've allowed certain habits to happen in the game. With these ladies, is a certain way you should conduct yourself, whether you winning or you losing. You should set the screens right. You should box out. You should do all the things, whether you win or lose. If you're winning, people like to not talk about it, that you've been setting screens wrong or whatever you've been doing wrong. Now that you're losing, everything is magnified. But you can't allow it to happen at any time. You have to correct that person, whether you winning or you losing. The problem with this team is, at the beginning, the first half of the season, everything's all right. We all right. We learning each other. We doing this. We doing that. And blah, blah, blah. And woo, woo, woo. And nobody saying nothing to, because I really do believe a lot of these ladies on this team are coachable. But if you allow them to come out there and not play defense and not do this and not do that, and you don't correct it, and you keep talking about we just trying to figure out each other and this, that, and the other, lying to the public, lying to them, lying in the locker room, that person can't get better. They think everything is cool.
This is why I said, Keysha, that Tanisha White should have been the head coach.
Oh yeah, she'd have told them off. Yeah.
Tanisha White should have been the head coach. If Chicago Sky was serious, they should have took on Tanisha White and let her be the head coach of this team. I'ma just keep it a buck with you. You know what I mean? Not so much even with Wakanda Forever. I mean she did well with the Nigerian team and everything like that. But Tanisha Wright has have won a coach of the year.
Right.
You got what I'm saying? That's more if you really wanted validation of what a coach supposed to have been, right? Not only did they hire a rookie coach, they put somebody as Tanisha Wright as an assistant coach. You got what I'm saying? Who is really a head coach to be on this roster, right? But the habits of what we're talking about, the habits of what we've been seeing game after game. I was even on y'all head about, I was like, listen, calm the fuck down, KEYSHA. God damn it. It's game 5. Let them play 2-3 more games. Let them get it in. KEYSHA said 10. I was like, I said 5 to 7 games. We'll know exactly what we looking at. And I told you, asked me on game 7, what did I say? What I say this was?
You said it was a rebuild, but this is the
in
thing,
game
bro,
7. I know it's an awful rebuild. It's a rebuild of veteran players. It's not a rebuild of rookies. They didn't go that way. They went and rebuilt this team with a bunch of bench ass playing bench playing as I can't even really call them.
But bro, Clark, I have
veterans.
no problem with other teams having better talent than us. That's not my problem. My problem is because I've been a part of teams that the talent is not the same as other teams. But what I do have a problem with is effort and fundamentals and learning what you need to do in your role. They are not even living up to their own potential as a basketball player. Nobody is expecting Kia Nurse to be some all-star.
No,
But
we
we
knew
are
she wasn't.
you know what I'm saying? But we are expecting her to at least be able to do what she brings to the table. She
Absolutely.
hasn't been able to bring any of that to the table because, and then I think the coaching staff kind of enables her because they think she's a cool vet. What being a cool vet got to do with? Who cares if she cool?
Don't nobody give a shit about you being cool. I'm cool. But goddamn it, I'm feisty
if
too.
she's a mentor or whatever don't get me wrong, being a mentor is a good thing, bro, Claude. But how can you mentor up and coming, we're thinking could be cornerstones or franchise players? How can you mentor those players if you're not even pissed off when you lose?
Hold on, let me get the money.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lady J, thank you for the $5 super chat. It says when Angel Miller and rookies even have veterans that they can look up to and will be a mentor to them. Thank you, Lady J. I love you.
Let's be real. Do you really think Kia Nurse is really a mentor to somebody like Emma?
No.
Because they're not even on the same talent-wise mental state. None of that. So yes, she's not. So yes, we wanted to get rid of all the bad apples, as they quote unquote say, out of the locker room causing havoc. But then you brought in somebody that the sophomores probably don't even respect. They don't respect her. They don't respect the coaching staff. And I'm all for it. And this is the only thing I would say about Daddy hooping and hollering. It's the only thing I would say. Okay. Let me just say this. Now, me, I just dealt with the youth, bro, Claude. I just dealt with the youth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna pretend to act like I was some kind of pro coach. But I'm gonna say there's a hierarchy with the coaching staff. Our head coach, how can I put this? We let them bless him is what we call him, because he was the head coach. Cuss him out, do whatever you need to do. Now, if I was on an individual basis, I might cuss you out, based on whatever I'm covering that day. But daddy cussing him out, and which I don't have any problem with. Don't get me wrong, bro, Claude. But then the head coach, who is the son, having that personality, them women don't
Nonchalant.
respect them women don't respect that. So your daddy got to come and get us together for you.
Lost the
Think
locker.
about it. Think about it, bro, Claude.
Lost the
Your
locker.
your son is running something, and you got to be the one to come in and get people straight. Do you think they're gonna follow your son?
Lost the locker room.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm capable of getting people straight, right? But if
Yeah.
I'm the assistant and you're the head coach, bro, Claude, I'm gonna refer to you because I don't want to take that power structure from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want to belittle you to where they start listening to me more than they listen to you. So now the daddy's cussing them out, and they like, yeah, Tyler March really is soft. That's what you're thinking in your mind when you getting the cuss
His
out.
daddy, when his daddy got it, yeah, but he is soft. Cause the daddy say, I'm sick of this shit. Y'all running over my goddamn son. He ain't been saying nothing to y'all. Y'all just taking advantage of him, going out there on the court and just doing shit.
Do you think them ladies respect? Now they respect the daddy. Don't get me wrong, bro,
Yeah,
Claude.
they
They
respect
respect
that.
him for standing up for his son. But do you think they respect Tyler Morris after that?
Oh no, he done lost it. He done lost the locker. The locker room is done. If your assistant coach have to do that type of thing
Yeah.
in in the gymnasium with all of the people that's still there, if your assistant coach has to explode that way in a professional game where they still around, it ain't like he doing it in practice. He could, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing this. Look, Daddy Marsh been over this thousands of times. He could have waited to the practice and say, man, y'all get y'all ass on the goddamn line with this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all snitches is overweight. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could have
Yeah.
done that type of thing, but he could not hold it, Keysha. Like we
I
can't hold.
know.
We watching this thing. He could not
I
hold.
know. I
He
know.
he could not hold. I mean, yesterday I tried to hold it. You know I did play. I told you I ain't even gonna be crashing out because I know what we got. I told you what we had in game 7.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They like
Yeah.
they act like they confused about what the hell this is. They act like they confused about what's going on with the Chicago Sky as far as the office is concerned. They act like they're confused of what the coaching motto is right now. They act like they're confused of what they're supposed to be doing on the court. There's just a whole bunch of goddamn confusion going on all
Mm-hmm.
around. They act like they're confused of who Angel Reese is. They act like they're confused of who Camila Cardoso is. They act like they're
Mm-hmm.
confused on what these players is and what they mean to this game. They act like they're confused with that. They act like they don't see that this lady is the model of the WNBA and what you're supposed to do to get your money up if you don't have the machine behind you like Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
They acting like that Angel Reese ain't the prolific model that what you supposed to do coming into the W or being a player in the W or how to get your bag up.
That's why I told you. That's why I told you, bro, Claude. When I heard Michaela Onyenwere say, "We haven't had the will to win since the beginning of the season,
Mm.
and we don't have it now. I mean, we gonna try to get it back, but we haven't had it since the beginning or now. We just got to get a will to win." And I'm thinking to myself, well, what kind of will did y'all have?
No, hey, Michaela
Or
is a
did y'all
rookie
come
of the
out there
year.
already knowing? Or did y'all come out? Or did y'all come out there when y'all went through training camp, y'all already knew y'all was done before the season even started.
Man,
So
this
that
is
means you got a team full of people going, looking around, going, we don't have enough, but we gonna play hard because Angel playing hard. And now that Angel ain't playing, oh well.
this is
Yeah,
really
man.
this is real bad though, Keisha.
I think when people, let me tell you something, bro. I think when people are doing recruitment, they really leave out the part where you got to look at intangibles, people's mindsets. What kind of player are they mentally too, not just their physical gifts? Because it is clear, I'm Daddy probably was right in cussing them out because in his mind, a lot of them are mentally soft in his mind. And he don't understand how they can just be okay with losing. Remember, we said that listening to the last press conference. We was like, he announces up there like, it's just a great atmosphere, blah, 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 woo, and I bet your daddy Marsh was like, what in the hell?
Daddy Marsh is around here like these
And
switches
meanwhile,
cuss them out. These
Tyler Marsh didn't
is
address it.
gonna make me go off.
He let his daddy explode on them. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
he didn't let his daddy explode on him. He made his
oh,
father explode on him because his father said, I can't take this no more. I'm not a loser. I can't watch and sit back and watch 26, 27 games of bull crap.
oh, say something now. I don't hear.
Listen, Keisha, the way that this thing has been, the way it has been, I'm going to get up off of the sky because this is a program we're going to talk about. Remember me and you, we're going to talk about the whole WNBA. But we are tired of seeing bullshit. We're tired of watching countless games where the players don't even look like they trying to sprain an ankle, hurt a finger outside of Angel. Outside of Angel and Ariel.
Yeah, yeah.
And Courtney, of course. But I will give that to Courtney Vandersloot. She gonna go out and give you a 100%.
She would. I would. I am gonna give her that. Yeah,
I
me
will
too.
give that to Courtney Vandersloot because she will give you 100% of her. Whatever that is, Courtney Vandersloot was going to give it to you. Whatever she had, whether you think she was benched, whatever it was, Courtney Vandersloot was good. When Courtney Vandersloot left this team, she was not the backbreaker of the team. No. Courtney Vandersloot was a Band-Aid. I said this earlier, Keisha, because this team was already broken.
Mm.
If it wasn't broken, why would Michaela say so?
Right.
I didn't say it. Michaela said it.
She did.
This team was already needed more than a Band-Aid. It needed a cast to be put on top of it so it could sit for a while and be able to be better. This is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy work, Sister Keisha. Meanwhile, Indiana Fever beating everybody ass.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
Because some players can move on and adapt. I have to give Stephanie White this. I'm gonna tell you, Stephanie White as a coach, say whatever you want to say about whatever shortcomings you think she might have, but she keeps the troops moving. You know what I mean? She
Yep.
she adjust she adjusts to who's out, and she comes up with a different game plan, and then she empowers the people that are still left on the court, and they run it. You know what I mean? She don't sit
Right.
around talking about, oh, woe is me, this person out, that person out. I'm not gonna change nothing to fit this. No, we're going. This person is out. We gotta change this whole thing up. I'm gonna empower Kelsey Mitchell. I'm gonna empower Leah Boston to lead this team, and we gonna run it. So same thing with what you call it, Natalie Nakasa. She been losing people left and right all year. She adjusts. I mean, people went to Eurobasket. People got hurt. They still winning. They still ain't on no 9-game losing streak. You know what I'm saying? People in and out of the lineup.
Man, please. I would say, what we looking at right now, the W is evolving and the Chicago Sky has not evolved with it. And that's why it's the last team. This is why they're the last. They're the last team because you know what? The old way, Sister Keysha, is not the way. Tyler Marsh has got caught up in something that was not prolifically his fault, but he was a part of the wave that has to go out. We can't have that type of coach coaching these type of women. We can't have this type of GM going out picking bum scouts to go out to go get talent for this game because he has a staff too. Pink Panther has a staff.
You're right.
And his staff is full of shit.
Yeah, they're not
and he
good.
gave his staff instructions on what type of player he wanted. Yep. And he has not delivered. Not only has he not delivered, he has destroyed possibly a 2-year stint of the Chicago legacy. Possibly. I'm holding my tongue back because it can be regurgitated. I told you this last night, Sister Keysha, and I want the chat to listen to me. I told Keysha this last night on the Players Club. Chicago Sky gonna have to go ahead and get that fine. They're gonna have to fire Jeff P, fire Tyler Marsh, and go and break the bank. If they got some investors that's on this team and part of this organization that do not want to break the bank, buy them out. Buy their ass out. Get out of there. This is not what you belong because you don't see that this. They got to go over the cap next year.
I agree.
They have to go ahead and get that fan and go over the salary cap and be fined for whatever penalty that the W got to give it to them because next year is contractual years. Next year you do the 2, the 5, the 7, you know what I'm saying, years.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The 2, the 5, the 7 years, you contracting these players. Okay? So when you're doing the 2, the 4, the 5, the 7 years of play for these players, you got to give them that bag. You got to give them that money. In order to have me a Satu Sabli come here, I got to give that unicorn that money. In order to get a Sabrina Ionescu here, I got to give her that money. That's the only way you gonna get it.
You're gonna have to overpay them. I dare say, Bro Claude.
We don't know if Asia want to stay in Las Vegas. We don't know if Jackie Young want to stay over there in Las Vegas, especially the way it's going right now. Give Jackie Young that goddamn bread, man. Get her over here. Pay these players.
Bro Claude.
Yeah.
You're right. They're going to have to swing for the fences. They're going to have to swing.
They're going to have to swing next year.
On at least 2 people, at least 2 players, they're going to have to swing.
No. If they want Angel to have a prominent, if Angel going to have a prominent basketball 3 years, career here, 4 years, they got to go and get 3 All-Stars.
Okay.
And they got to go get 3 All-Stars for this team. Indiana got 3 All-Stars. 4.
Yeah, they do.
They got 4 All-Stars. Then they got to go get strategic players that's hardcore and rough and rowdy. They need 3 of those type of players that's gonna beat your ass. Like Cunningham over there.
Right.
And Marina Mabry, they had one, but they let her go. They should have told Marina Mabry, sit your $5 ass down somewhere. You gonna stay right here. We did all of this trading for your $5 ass. You gonna stay here. But no, Jeff P. Oh no, we want to make you happy. Yeah, if you don't want to be with us, you go. Hell no.
The Sun didn't care. They made her $5 bus stay right there.
Your $5 ass, get on that court and do what you do. Stop whining. Stop crying. And then she ended up picking up a girlfriend, a young girl. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
She real happy.
Now she like it.
Now she real happy now. But if they would have had the same mentality, this is the difference between those type of people. Tyler, listen, Jeff P. should have told Marina Mabry, stay your ass right. You ain't going nowhere. I gave up all this and that for your ass. You gonna be right here.
Yeah.
If you inconsistent, so what? But guess one thing, Marina Mabry feisty. She gonna fight back. She ain't all that fast, but goddamn, she know how to shoot and she know how to play defense.
And she gonna fight. The mentality is she is gonna fight. Yeah. That's one thing I can say about Marina.
These
even
players
if her shot
is a bunch
is not
of quitters,
gone.
man. They're a bunch of quitters. Everybody that's on this team is a bunch of quitters. Yeah, you know one thing about Dana Evans? She was fighting to get her position. She was trying to get her display on. She was fighting to be on the court, to be heard, to be seen.
She was.
She over there starting right now. She over there starting on the aces, which I told everybody she gonna probably try to do. Because Dana Evans, this is just Tyler Marsh, and Jeff Pagliocci is just not the fit. He had all of that cancer going on. Listen, Jeff P had all of the cancer going on from day one. From day one. Let me get through this, sister. I got 2 more teams. Listen.
Go ahead.
The Mystics, give me your view on that. The Minnesota Lynx against the Aces with that 50-point blowout.
Oh God, I was just so disheartened, bro, Claude, because the Minnesota Lynx is clicking on all cylinders right now. I know Fee went down, and I know Coach Reeves took a lot of heat because she had Fee still in the game and she was up 43 points.
That was dumb.
I think that was a big mistake because I'd have been got Fee and Courtney Williams out of that game. But and she rightfully so. She said in her press conference, she's in that spot. She should take the heat and she's ready to take it. So she's taking the heat because she should have had Fee out that game. But oh my God, on the other side of the coin, bro, Claude, is Asia Wilson and the Aces were caught on camera in a very deep conversation with her, Jackie Young, and Becky Hammond and Chelsea Gray. They are over there searching for answers. They are completely disconnected from the other people on their team. The reason why Jewel Law is having a little bit of resurgence these last 2 games is because she on the bench running her own thing. It's clear she's not really connected to that core 3 that they have right there because Jewel Law was sitting a chair away from them, while they was discussing. So I think what is happening to the Aces is the moves they have made to try to keep the dynasty going have not panned out. They got an aging player in Chelsea Gray who they have a lot of respect for, but they
Mm-hmm.
went into this season without
Knowing.
a without a backup for her,
Yes.
without another person that can come in and
They got
give
rid
you
of
a
Deja
different
Kelly.
right. Instead of she needed another person that could come in and give you a different change of pace or different you know different schemes or something. They don't have that. Then you
Mm-hmm.
come into the season. They kind of like a glorified Chicago. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. They come into the season. They really don't have a real backup for Asia. Now they got Cheyenne Parker ties, but she was pregnant, and then
Mm-hmm.
they had Gustafson who was hurt. I think that's her name, Gustafson. She got
Yeah,
hurt,
Gustafson.
so that means Asia doesn't really have a backup. So what does that mean? That means the double team can come and just keep harassing Asia the whole game because they know you ain't got nobody else. All right. So then you ain't got nobody else for Chelsea Gray. Then you had and Jackie Young and Jewel Lloyd are essentially the same player, except Jewel Lloyd is an older version of Jackie Young. So then
Yes.
you had both of them playing. So
Yes.
then on top of that, you had Kia Stokes at one point playing. She gave you no offense. Now she's back to the bench. You bring in Alyssa Smith for a first round pick. Let's just talk about that craziness. I don't know what that shit is about. And then I don't know what that
Horribleness in front office. Horrible.
I don't know what that's about.
Horribleness in the front office.
So if you looked at the roster, anybody that looked at the roster would have said no, they was in trouble. But what we did used to say was, okay, Asia Wilson is there. You never count out a team with Asia Wilson. Now, I remember us having a live stream months ago, and I told y'all, I'm not going to count. Y'all got on me. I said, I'm not going to count out the Aces because they have Asia Wilson, but the boat is leaking. And y'all was like, no, no. I said, no, the boat is leaking. The boat is leaking. She will have to be extraordinarily great. And I don't doubt her because she can be, but she is carrying too much for her back to handle. And Becky Hammond, she got a Leonida there. That was the only young player she really kept, right? A
Yes.
Leonida is but she's only using her as a
Here
catch and
and there,
shoot.
she had six
As
points
a
in the
catch and
game.
shoot. She hasn't brought her into the fold. Just like she
Yes.
haven't brought Drew Lord totally into the fold.
Right.
So Becky
She has
Hammond
not
has to
figured it out for Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd to be a prospect.
no
Like, I'm standing on that. She has not worked it out with Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd feel like she's on the second. That's
outside
right.
looking in.
On the
But
second part of the boat, and she just looking. She just there to get. And remember when I told you that Jewel Lloyd is a player that want to get in where she fit in,
mhm.
and she's come to that notion of they really don't want to play with her. They really
Mm.
don't. They really don't. I'm telling you, they really don't want to play with her. They cool with her and everything. That's good. But coming into this season, I don't believe that they really thought that Jewel Lloyd was going to be Jewel Lloyd. Just like
Mhm.
some of us that speculated, some of us said that she was not going to be as prominent as she was before coming in there and she was in the downward decline. Not me, but some of us, you know what I mean, that's part of the family, were saying that she was on the downward decline. I beg to differ. It's about the player, the
I
atmosphere.
think
Me and you
I will
talked
put it
about
to
this all the time.
I would tell you this. Drew Lord has lost a step. But I would say this about Becky Hammond. She hasn't came to the realization that she needs to adjust because her point guard is an aging player.
Yes,
Just like Jewel Lord has lost a step, you have to account for that step being lost. You
yes,
can't you can't just say that person is gonna be the same way they was at 23. That person is not the same person as they was at 23. You have to adjust to that. So I think with Becky Hammond, because she is real stubborn, she from that Popovich tree. She's
Yes.
gonna continue to run her own program, whether this matches the players or not. And I think they're suffering from it. I think Becky Hammond needs to adjust, and she also needs to try to develop. She was trying to. What Becky Hammond was trying to do is not have a rebuild, and the
Yeah.
rebuild is being forced upon her.
It's got to be rebuilt.
hmm
So
That means somebody got to go. Now, who that person's gonna be?
I
I don't
just
know,
told you, give us
bro.
Jackie Young, give us Julie. We'll take her. They got to throw. Listen, the Chicago Sky got to throw that bag. All they got to sling when when the last playoff game, the last championship bell siren horn ring. They gonna have to be doing some of the most flashiest. Hey, we gonna pay you. We gonna pay you. Yeah, we gonna pay you. They gonna have to do that from. They gonna have to do this with at least 6 players. They gonna have to be doing this with 6 straight dogs, straight players, 3 all-stars, but straight dogs. Man, please, they gonna have to do that. And I don't care what the other players say. Goddamn, when you throw that bag, people play for money. We see Wnba went to go do it.
Well,
And
here's
if
the
it
thing,
don't
bro,
fit,
Clark. Here's the thing,
go
bro,
ahead.
Clark. What people don't understand is, I know they do all this talking about they don't want Jewel Lord, they don't want this person, they don't want that person. Let me tell you something. You get as much talent as you can in the door because at any point, Jewel Lord can go on the bench and still give you 15 to 20. That's better than any bench player we got on the team currently. So when people be talking about I don't want Jewel Lord, I don't understand. Why wouldn't you? I don't get it because we got bench players that's giving you 5 points. You got to stack. I tell people this all the time. You got to stack talent. If you got a good coach, they know how to make people buy into their system whether they start or not. Now, if you don't have a good coach that can have people buy into a system, then no, I get where you're coming from, but you need to hire somebody that can tell people the truth, tell them where they at in their career, and have them buy in. But Tina Charles, I'm just throwing names out there, Jewel Lord, Ari Atkins, these veterans can still give you more than what a Kia Nurse can give you.
Absolutely. So what
So
y'all
what?
don't y'all don't want
So
y'all
what
don't
we
want Kia
talking
Nurse,
about?
but Jewel Lloyd, you didn't want Jewel Lloyd, but you Kia. Come on, man, you got me
Let me tell you
confused.
something. If I had a choice between Jewel Lloyd and Kia Nurse,
Who you going with?
I'm going Jewel Lloyd.
Okay then. I mean, what are we talking about though? Why we even talking? Let me get the money. Let me get the money. Sister
Okay.
Shell, 1984. I love you, Sister Shell, with the $10 super sticker. She has told me, she said, Brother Claude, you got to get your metaphors together.
I mean,
I love my.
look, I'm not telling you to go get veterans that can't do nothing. I'm telling you to go get veterans like Tina Charles still over there with all that tape on her shoulder. She can still get you a bucket.
She still get you a bucket.
That's
She,
who I'm telling you to go get.
hey, we didn't know that Alyssa Thomas, she hurt. She sore, her shoulder is sore. She's
Alyssa
sore.
Thomas can still get you a bucket with broke shoulders. That's the type of veterans you go get. You go get
That's
somebody
gonna go
like
out there.
Skylar Diggins or Naneka. They can still get you a bucket being old.
Necka gonna come, being old. Necka gonna do what she need to do. Okay, now look, Sister Keysha, New York beats Connecticut. Watched that game. That was pretty much an outmatched game, but Connecticut, like we talked about, fought. They didn't get
They
blown out
did.
by 30. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Washington and Atlanta.
And guess what? Guess what, Bro Clark?
Go
It
ahead.
took Sabrina and Ionescu, 38 points,
Yes,
37 points
37
to
points.
put Connecticut away.
But I told you that Sabrina, what I tell you about Brinbury? I told you that
That girl a bucket.
that That's one of my favorites, right? My undercover, but I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't really tell everybody because all of the chaos was going on. But you know who I favor. But that's Kobe Bryant's pick. That's
I know.
my pick. My Kobe that's his pick. And Sabrina gonna be. I said this when I started the show that Sabrina Ionescu to me is the number one uh guard point shooting guard because that's what
Yeah, I
they call
got you, bro.
point
Mm-hmm.
shooting guard in the league. Then Kelsey Plum is my number two. Okay,
I
but
got you.
for as Sabrina, Sabrina Ionescu is her. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
nobody thinking about. She's the first logo three shot, but she don't use that as her prominent of what promotions. You know what I mean?
No,
What she
no,
promoted for. She don't use the logo shot for her prominent shot. No,
no.
Sabrina
She got a
Ionescu,
bag.
she
Mm-hmm.
got a whole bag. She could play up underneath the basket. She could play on the side. She shoot the midi. She could shoot the three, and she could shoot the logo shot. Plus, she can handle the ball very aggressively, and she is a mean, evil defensive player. Even though she sometimes can tend to be a cone, but she is scrappy, and that's what I like about her. Washington and Atlanta game. Atlanta beat the Mystics 99-83. You know, I said this before you got
Mm-hmm.
on, Sister Keisha. I'm waiting for Alicia Gray to just say, "This is my team." I know Ryan is there, Howard is there. I know that,
Uh, I'm gonna
but
tell you what I observed once you finish.
go okay. But uh, Alicia, yeah, I'm no. I remember when you told me that Ryan Howard is the leader of that team,
Mm-hmm.
but for as consistency, she's not. Alicia
Oh,
Gray
I
is the
know.
most. Alicia
I
Gray
don't
is
know,
the most consistent player on that team. Period, hands down.
but just because you the best player on that team, don't mean you're gonna be the leader.
Right. I don't think she got that rah that you
Right,
see
that's
in
what I'm
that
saying.
that
And,
that
and,
that.
and Ryan Howard
Right.
is not rah rah either. It's just like I told you when I came home. It's just that's what they gravitate. Like they just gravitate to her because
Mm-hmm.
she is just she confident in what she's saying. She know when to be fiery. I can't explain it. They came. Oh, they talk everything out with her. You know what I'm saying? She get them together, and so
Now, do
I
you think
think
she's gonna go
I
back
don't
to
know if
Atlanta though?
Alicia I don't know if Alicia wants that responsibility. I think she just wants the ball.
But do you think she going back? Do you think she going back to Atlanta, or she gonna come back, come to home, come to Chicago?
You
Cause they
told
hit
Alicia Gray?
talk. Yeah, is she gonna come back home to play at
I
home? Now you know she
don't.
said one of her dreams was to play for her home team. You
It
heard her.
is.
She said
I
she
don't
said she
know.
wanted to play for her home squad. But do you think that they gonna give her that bag, or do you think she gonna go back with her best friend?
Yeah, because you know that's her best friend. You talking about Asia? Cause see, the trip part about this whole thing is Asia Wilson is in the mix because Alicia Gray and her are really good friends. So, uh, I don't know, bro. Atlanta, I think it depends on how they do this year. If they get close and all they need to do is add some more, because they are another team. If they got enough good players on their bench, which I like Hillman and Nas Hillman is threatening to be sixth woman of the year, really to me. But um, if they get one or two more pieces just to come off their bench, get off the draft, she
Mm-hmm.
might think she don't need to leave to get a chip though.
Yeah,
You know?
but I'm the reason I put it in the air. She did say she wanted to play for her home team. You know what I mean? She from Chicago, but I don't think that she would ever come to this Chicago Sky long as Jeff Pack.
No, as long as Pagliocci is here with that foolishness, it'd be a step back for her.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
the Atlanta Dream beat the Mystics 83-99. And also what we wanted to highlight
Yeah,
though, what really,
they beat them without BG didn't play because she was hurt,
that's right.
and yeah, they
Ryan Howard.
Bree Jones is another one
Oh, she
she's
on a
having a
tear.
phenomenal year.
Yeah, she on a tear. And then Nas Hillman is too.
Yeah, Nas Hillman stepped into the starting role this game because BG was out, and they still rolled. Coffee came off the bench with 15 points. Like, man, people coming off the bench giving you 15, and Papa gave you 7. I mean,
Yeah.
why we can't? God damn.
So Sonya Citron has 16, which I said that Sonya Citron is the most. Paige Beckers is the most consistent.
Yeah,
Sonya
she is.
is right there with Paige
She,
on
Sonya
consistent.
Central is very impactful.
She's very impactful. She handles the game the way that it needs to be handled when it comes down to her performing. That's what I want to say. When it comes down to Soul Citron performing and have to handle things, she could guard the 1. She could guard the 2. She could guard the 3. You got what I'm saying? With no problem. It doesn't matter where it is. You know what I mean? That's a little different than Baby Pace because, of course, you know Baby Pace still got them alien knees here and there. You get what I'm saying? So Sonya Citron got her on defense, definitely. You got what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
but the Army Swiss Knight, the true one, what me and you talked about, is Sonya Citron. That Army Swiss Knight that you want, she is the bar of that. She has 16 points in this game. Kiki Efren, which I told y'all, she gonna have ups and downs. But Kiki Efren is not far from the Rookie of the Year race. She is not. Don't you think it? She's a dog. She had to recover, of course, on some things and make sure that her and Sha'Carri Austin was on the same page. And then, I mean, we'll take Aaliyah Edwards. We'll take her. We'll take her. She had 3 minutes this game. You know what I mean? But we'll take Aaliyah Edwards.
The only thing going on with Aaliyah Edwards is she can't stay healthy for some reason.
She can't stay healthy, but you know, we'll take
She keep getting hurt. I don't know what's going on with Aaliyah. I don't even remember what the last injury was.
I believe it was the back. I believe her back.
Oh, okay.
So now we gonna have a talk. Indiana Fever beats Seattle Storm 78-74. The Indiana Fever has shown some of the best fight of what we talking about that any squad can have without their superstar. I just gotta give it to them. I don't care if nobody get mad. The Indiana Fever is showing you that we don't need no damn star to win. But if we had a star, that'll help us.
That put us over the top. Yeah.
Put us over the top. But we don't need
it should put them over the top.
Hey, they showing that we don't need Caitlin Clark to win. But it'll be good if she comes, we'll even do better.
Right.
You got what I'm saying? I'm
We're
not
gonna fight regardless.
We gonna fight regardless, and then they look better than a kid coming there shooting logo threes, shooting them out the game 1 for 36. Like they don't need that.
No, they need some efficiency.
They need an efficient guard that's gonna take. Yes, the threes, the logo threes are exciting. The logo threes are very exciting. It's something to watch a player come to the logo on either side of the court and in the middle to shoot a logo 3. That's fine with me. But is that logo 3 that you shooting and you attempting 1 for 36?
Right.
It's evident. It's evident that it's throwing you out of the game. It's evident that it's throwing your teammates off because they're getting pissed off and wondering what the hell is going on in your head that you don't see that you missing this goddamn shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
all the
just
things she need to work on. That's one of the things she need to work on. Like, yeah. If you take that shot a couple times and it go down, cool. But if it ain't, you gotta stop, man.
and one thing about fat nasty ass Jason Whitlock, one thing I will say that he was trying to tell them that tell the other two crackheads that allegedly he was trying to tell them that Caitlin Clark don't have any self-awareness, which she don't. I agree, because you have to be aware as a player. The difference between being self-aware, like Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell knew she was having an off night. She had 8 points. She stopped shooting that thing. She took 10 shots. She said, "Oh shit, I'm off tonight, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do what I need to do over here and be present over here." And sometimes by her being 5'6", she gets ran over too. But she's not a cone, but she gets ran over. You got what I'm saying? By her being 5'6", so she even set some time on the bench. You got what I'm saying? But the thing is that you don't have to play. You don't have to play from the logo. You can actually play basketball, in which the Indiana Fever did. Kelsey Mitchell had 9 points. Natasha Howard had 21 points. Aaliyah Boston had 16 points. Sophie Cunningham had 17 points. Ariel McDonald. What an addition that Ari McDonald, Sister KEYSHA, have been for the Indiana Fever. 9 assists, 9 points.
Yeah.
But she had 2 steals. You got what I'm saying? And 4 rebounds. What a player. We could have had Ari McDonald. We didn't go and get her. Courtney Vandersloot was hurt. And it's like we didn't waive nobody. We didn't do anything to make the adjustment for her. Sydney Colson and the rest of them had goose eggs. Chloe Bibby had a goose egg. Leslie All had a goose egg. But Dontris had 6 points in this game.
And then, listen at this. The Sparks waive Ari McDonald.
The Sparks waive Ari McDonald.
Because they was gonna go with, Kelsey Plum and Alamon, who was the overseas player.
That's right.
So that look, hey, then she went over there to the Fever. They needed a now. Let me tell you how crazy this whole thing is. Caitlin Clark's injury helped them not make a mistake, because I think before Caitlin Clark got injured, they would have never probably brought in a backup point guard. They did it because she was out. And look how it ended up. Yeah, they waived Ari McDonald for Alex Sim. Well, either way it go, they waived her. But I think they thought, once you see somebody come in and play pretty good with your team, the Indiana Fever organization moved heaven and earth to get that girl back on their team, because they knew they needed a backup. So now when Caitlin comes back, it's going to be very interesting as to how do they move going forward. But I think what people miss is they got a real coach over there at the Indiana Fever. She'll work it out.
Yeah. So
she's not gonna care what them players are saying.
What I will say is that Indiana Fever shows you the players that has a will to win, has a will to not be looked at as a laughing stock, because they're so sad players are going or hurt on the injury report.
I did hear Jonathan about what Jason Whitlock said about Ari McDonald. He need help.
Yeah, he just a glazer. He's doing that for money though, brother.
Yeah, he talked about the girl wig. He needs to be stopped.
He just he just that's what he do. Gabby Williams had 12 points in this game. Gabby
Mm-hmm.
has been consistent for the Atlanta Storm. She has been consistently staying consistent. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She has not
Mm-hmm.
really had any highs or major lows. She just been consistent. I was waiting for this year for Gabby to have that breakout season. This just was
Mm.
not that breakout season. She is consistent though. She has not what they call teetered off or really
Mm-hmm.
hard to find in games. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we know Nneka gonna be Nneka. Nneka has 16 points. Nneka Ogwumike is I wish that they break the bank to bring Nneka here for Angel. This is the proper vet, not E Will. Nneka Ogwumike is what Angel needs next to her to say, hey girl, this is what you do. This is how you do it. This is the way you respond. You already a dog, so I don't have to teach you that. But this is
You
what
know the other problem. The Storm really don't have a bench. They got Malonga, and she's gonna be good for years to come. But let me ask you this, um, Pro Claude. What do the Storm do? Because this is supposed to be their year, and they
well,
probably gonna be a 500 team at best.
I told you what didn't I tell you that Nahel is about to get up out of there?
Who? Who? You
You
say?
know what? I mean, they coach.
Oh, Quinn. Yeah. Okay. Mm.
Now, Quinn is about to move around, maybe. Nneka is about to move around. You know how Nneka move. Nneka is about to
Mm-hmm.
move around uh, because I don't think that she loves playing with Skylar. Don't get me wrong. She loves playing with Skylar. But I don't think that it's enough room for Nneka, Dominique Malunga, Izzy, you know what I'm saying? And you see that Alicia Clark playing time went down. You got what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
She's really not fitting in over there.
she's not
Not
fit.
like not
Right.
like she did for the Aces.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Alicia Clark is, I mean, she's older. She's 34,
Mhm.
35 years old, but
Mhm.
still, you would think that she would have, like how she was on the Aces, she would have
Mhm.
that type of edge on being that veteran that they
Mhm.
needed, but really has not fit in with this team. Alicia
Mhm.
Clark has lost that 4 position to Izzy totally. You got what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Which we knew it was gonna do, and then she's not gonna start in front of Gabby because Gabby is consistent. You got what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She's not gonna take Gabby's position at all. Not at
So you
all.
so you if you think Quinn will be out, do you think they retain people like Skylar, NECA, and Gabby, or do you
No,
think
no,
okay?
no. Skylar, Skylar going for that next bag. She 35 years old.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
wanna win. She don't have no chip. She wanna win. So she's
Mhm.
going to a contender. If it's the
Right.
link, if it's the Lynx, if it's New York, or if it's whatever prominent team promise, she's going. You know what I mean? We know she ain't going to Atlanta because Jordan Canada over there. You got what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we
Right.
know
Right.
she's
Right.
not gonna go there. But
Mhm.
I don't think that Skylar gonna stay. I
Mhm.
don't think that she's gonna stay because she was pissed off last year that they lost, and she
Right.
felt that this team lacks a certain edge. You got what I'm saying? It's still something missing. You got what I'm saying? When
Mhm.
you look at them,
Yeah, I got you.
it's like You
They look good
see,
on paper, but it's not.
it look good on paper, but it's. I mean, Indiana beats you. Then you know what I mean. Then you lose a couple games before then. You get beat.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah, I think they lost to the. What was that before that? They lost to the.
they lost to Los Angeles. They
Yeah,
lost.
in a
They
double
lost
overtime. That was a
by
good
by
game.
two. Yeah, by 2 points.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
They
did.
lose by the Fever by 4. It's just something. It's just something not
Then
there.
the game before Connecticut, they lost to the Mystics,
They lost to the Mystics. That's right.
and
It's
it's
something not there. They're gonna just be a 500 team. You got what I'm saying?
then they won against Chicago, and right before that, they lost to the Wings.
They lost to the Wings.
It's
The
like what's
Dallas
happening
Wings
here?
beat. So it's like it's something missing.
Yeah, it's
Um,
something missing. I don't know what
I
it
don't
is, but
know. I don't know exactly what it is, Chad. I don't know exactly what's
yeah,
missing, but it's something that's in the team. Unfortunately, it's going. That's another team. So the exploding teams, we might as well nip this in the bud right now, Keisha, while we are on it. The exploding teams are going, of course, be Chicago Sky. They number one.
hmm
Uh,
yeah, that
Dallas
they're gonna blow it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dallas Wings. That's number
Mhm,
two.
mhm.
Uh, Connecticut Sun. That's number three.
I think
They
they'll
not
probably
gonna
just
build.
build on what they got.
No,
To be honest.
yeah. So they're gonna blow up and keep the ones who they keep on that team. Uh, we know that Seattle is gonna blow up. We know that that's coming.
Yeah.
Washington gonna build with that few pieces. Washington Mystics gonna pretty much stay together. I do believe that the
Mhm.
Phoenix Mercury gonna blow up.
You think so? Again?
I do believe because of the CBA, I don't believe that they're gonna retain Ka or Satu Sabli. I don't think that they're gonna retain either one of those players.
Mm.
We know that the Las Vegas Aces is gonna be blown up. The Golden State Valkyries, they're gonna be. I mean, they really ain't got no team, so they're gonna build
Right.
what they build
They're just
upon.
gonna keep building. Yeah.
They're gonna keep on building there. It's nothing to blow up there in Golden State at all. But I do know that the Las Vegas Aces probably are gonna be prominently blown up, like to bits. So I expect those teams, and then also be taken in the 2-team expansion that's gonna be there. They're not gonna core a lot of people because they got to fill that roster up on both of those teams. And
Mm.
from both of those teams, from Portland and Toronto, they're looking at how the Golden State Valkyries was built, and they need to take hey, they need to look at that page of what happened and take that
Mhm.
prominent page. You got what I'm saying? It said
Mhm.
they broke law. The Mercury have discrimination lawsuit to deal with. The climate is toxic. Yeah, they're gonna. That's what I was saying. Proof Golden. I believe that they're gonna blow that team up. Yeah, I believe they're gonna blow
Mm.
that team up. Satu Sabli ready to go
I
because I don't.
wonder. I wonder what I'm starting. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm starting to get a side eye to Satu.
Mm,
I'm starting to get a side eye to Satu because I mean, At is one of the most straightforward teammates you can have. I mean, she come do her work, she go home. That's what I mean by that.
yeah, I
And
mean that's just who she is.
that's just what it is. She ain't gonna be, all up in your business trying to,
Uh,
she not one of them people. She just come to work with a lunch pail and go to
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Um,
But that's what you want though, Keisha.
and I think sometimes some people now for Satu, I would just say, you
Maleko.
know, I don't know if it's an indictment on her because regardless of who playing, AT is gonna make it work. So I think that's what's probably pissing off Satu is
Mm-hmm.
because AT the team is gonna keep rolling around whether she there or not.
Yeah.
They're not gonna stroke her ego.
No.
You know what I mean? They're not gonna
No.
stroke her ego, and at some point she got to
Not with AT
at
there.
some
No. No.
no at some point she got to fit into some type of system. So I don't know. I heard she got benched in the second half of that game, and she was pissed off about that because the coach benched her. And
KEYSHA went out, y'all. KEYSHA went out. Come
you know
back
what
in.
I mean? So
Yeah.
um, but I'm gonna start looking at her. I'm gonna start looking at her side eye. I'm gonna start looking at her side eye, bro, club.
Yeah. Well, you
Cause
know what?
she need to start to work with something.
Yeah, she I don't think that she's that type. And then, I don't think that she's that type of player that really um that really has found a home yet. Can't
Mm,
she never really was able to play in Dallas. You know what I mean? She was hurt. You know what I mean? Most of the time.
mm-hmm.
So she was in recovery for 2 years over there. You got what I'm saying? So it's like she really ain't found the real home. You got what I'm saying? So shit, we'll take
Mm-hmm.
her. Shit.
Now she
Shit.
hurt. She was hurt again,
Yeah.
and then some of those people that's on that roster stepped up, and the ship kept rolling.
Right.
And
Right.
now and then she comes back off an injury,
Yeah.
and she's not liking the rotation.
She don't like the rotation, but like I said, like when they beat our ass yesterday, Mercury beat Chicago 83-67. When they beat our ass yesterday, the thing is this. They not only beat our ass, it was like they were toying with the girl.
They was playing with you,
But
broke law.
so you got what I'm saying? It was like
I got what you said.
it was touring, and this is what pissed Daddy Marsh off. Listen, Kyle Copper had 25 points. Alyssa Thomas had 10 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, a triple double. She was playing with these girls. 11
Yes, she was.
Connie Brown, my boo had 5 points. You know what I'm saying? And now he had to talk to, you know what I'm saying? I had to tell her, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I said, Kalani, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go ahead and talk to Angel. You're gonna have to get that shit right, girl. You know what I'm saying? You can't be with me and you know what I'm saying? You don't get it right with Angel. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? It's gonna be okay. You know, you
You're
6'5",
so stupid.
he 5'5", you 6'4", so honey gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? But you
That's
can't.
your silly self
You
up, Lord.
got you gonna have to get it right with my baby and niece. I'm just saying, family first, okay?
You silly is what you is.
So then, you know what I mean? Seth Whitcomb, she playing with him and come out and bust they ass. Sandy Whitcomb, and this is the one who I'm talking about, KEYSHA.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Sammy Whitcomb come to Chicago. She feisty. She don't give up. She fight to the end. You got what I'm saying? Sammy
Mm-hmm.
Whitcomb, she's not a highlighted player. She's really not, but she fights.
She
You get
do.
what she fights. McCanny had 8 points. Uh Laxar had 4 points. Lexi Yield, I don't know what happened to her, had 5 points. Dewana Bonner had 6 points. Uh, Westbell had a goose egg.
Yeah, somebody said that Satu didn't like the Dewana Bonner signing.
Well, she can't do shit about that. Natasha Mack had 9 points. Ain't nothing she could do about that, sister.
Right.
Ain't not. I mean, seriously, you can't. See, that's my whole thing, and that's why I don't want Angel to have the heartbreak to be messing around with this front office people. You got what I'm saying? Let them get rid of Jeff Pete. Let them baby girls stay out of the way. Let them get rid of Jeff Pagliosha, please. Chicago, Tyler Marsh is under a whole bunch of scrutiny because he didn't have the proper tools to tell Jeff Pagliosha, get your ass out of my damn practices. Get up out of here. He didn't have the proper tools to tell the Pink Panther, hey, look, this is my practice. Like Teaspoon. Teaspoon said, hey, this is my practice. This is my team that I'm in charge of. I'm in my position that I got hired for to be the head coach. You ain't the coach GM because they would have hired you for being a coach GM. But clearly, I am the coach. Get out my practices. Tyler Marsh couldn't do that to this guy. Tyler Marsh let this man mess around and talk to his players, being at the practices, being at the pregame practices, and it's just, it's just really awful that we got to pretend like this guy here, that Jeff Pagliosha ain't blew Chicago up already. Jeff Pagliosha has already blown his team up, if you know it or not, Sister Keysha. Jeff Pagliosha has already put this team on the respirator. Time to pull a plug on his ass. Now, the last game was the Las Vegas Aces 101 to a 77 ass whooping to the Valkyries. They had to try to bounce back. Jackie Young, which I told y'all about Jackie Young. They need to throw the bag at Jackie Young, Keysha. Keysha,
will they throw the bag?
Hey, they need to throw the bag. Will they throw the bag? I don't fucking know. As long as they be in a mom and pop store, they're gonna lose all of their players. Ain't nobody gonna be here. They might as well sell the team, which they should. Sell the team. Sell the team if you're not gonna throw the bag. Sell the goddamn team. But Jackie Young had 20 points. Asia Wilson have had 14 points. This has been the most fluctuating year that Asia Wilson had in the last 4 years. This season, have been the most in scoring, I'm talking about, fluctuating year in the last 4 years. But she had a double-double. She had 14 points and 14 rebounds. Of course, she impacts the game. But what is it that she's not getting this year that she got in the last 3 years? And one of the years, like last year, Chelsea Gray was out most of the year, and she was eating last year. So what do you think? That's what is Asia? Asia ain't been consistent like we want her to be.
No. Asia, I said that, like I said last year, it's too much on Asia Wilson. I think also the the offense is predicated on her, but rightfully so. She the franchise player. She the best player in the world. But you also need to get other people involved. And I think not having, I mean, Chelsea Gray obviously can score. We watched her scoring on Rival, but she
Mhm.
comes to 5-on-5 and she don't score like that. Jackie Young picks and chooses. She can drop 31 game and then the next game might be 8 because the offense is not predicated around her. You know what I'm saying? But I
Improve.
think I think it's fine for the offense to run through Asia, but it also needs to get other people involved so they hit their career highs, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
but see, the problem is with Jackie Young is she's not a player like Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell will place alongside Caitlin Clark, but she gonna get hers too. She ain't gonna just sit around there and not get hers. Jackie Young is the opposite. I'm gonna let Asia do her thing, and then
Thing,
if I need to help her, I'll help her. That mindset
come
needs to
in, yeah,
change.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I'm gonna come in and shoot.
Yeah,
When
no, that mindset needs to change. She needs to be empowered to be like you. Look, I might not be as good as Asia by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm coming to get mine. It can't be, it can't be, oh shit, I see Asia getting double, triple team. Let me try to get mine nine. Chelsea Gray, let me try to get mine nine. No, they need to come in. They elite players too. They need to come in trying to off the back. See, difference between that, Kelsey Mitchell don't give a damn if you hit. No, you're not hitting. She come, he
right,
coming to get her, or at
right,
least try to help you early on. So I don't know if that's a scheme thing with Becky Hammond, or I don't know if that's a passive thing because we see that same type of thing with Ariel Atkins, like this whole thing coming into the game, trying to feel stuff out. I'm not
right.
gonna get going right now. I'm gonna wait and see how the flow of the game go and all this, that, and the next thing you know, you down 15. No, we need you to get off from the beginning. So
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a scheme or is it just a personality, but I think that's what hurts Asia to a certain extent is because her teammates are trying to figure out if she gonna get off first. Let me let Asia get off first. See if she gonna drop 10 in the quarter. No, we all need to try to get off. We need to get off in the flow of the offense. So that's just my that's just my take on that. Cause that Minnesota Lynx game was like, is anybody else gonna try to do
mm.
something?
I don't think that. Listen, I don't think that. Listen, Minnesota and
See,
the
they missing people like that. I'm gonna tell you why. Tip don't care who you are. She gonna try to get off.
yeah,
She
Tip
don't
don't
care if she on the team with Asia.
no. See,
She don't
Tip.
care.
So I was finna say Minnesota is such a well put together team.
Yeah,
It's kind of like hard to even watch any of these other teams outside of New York and
I
Indiana.
agree.
In
I
Indiana,
agree.
I'm gonna just say this about
Mhm.
Indiana. Indiana once again have proven that they don't need the said player to win ball games, but it would be as good. I can't wait for Caitlin Clark to come back because I want to see what Stephanie White does with Caitlin Clark on her return and see the way that she's gonna stop her from shooting those logo threes. She has already talked to her about it. She has
Yeah,
already,
of course she has.
you know what I mean. So I would like to see uh, her when she come back, how she gel and how she fits in with this team. You understand how she's gonna look with the actual uh the actual leaders of the team. I said it. How
Hmm.
she's gonna look with the actual leaders of this team of the Fever. Because we know that Howard, is the O'Reilly veteran. And then of course we know that Kelsey Mitchell is the leader of the team. We know
Hmm.
Kelsey Mitchell, they go as Kelsey go, even in vocal, you know what I mean, standpoints. Kelsey Mitchell is her, you know what I mean. Ari McDonald Ari McDonald has came out of her shell, and I mean, God, dog, what a miss by Chicago.
Hmm.
What a miss by Chicago. What what could be more, listen, what could be worse than not getting the player who you need to have, or nothing getting the player because you want different.
Right. By
I'm
the
just
time they went out there looking for people, there ain't nobody to get hell.
so they have to get somebody real aggressive in this front office. Lisa Leslie, I hope that she will be our GM. I hope that they seek her out to be that sister, because Lisa Leslie is something that Chicago Sky needs for the players and the new players to come. I'm preaching for Lisa Leslie to come. She knows players. She knows she's active with these players too. She's active with, from the point guard all the way to the big man. Lisa Leslie is involved in those lives. So that would be somebody that I would love to have in Chicago. But we on here 2 hours and 15 minutes. I ain't gonna let
You
you
better
do
get
it.
off of here and go to work.
You do it, Sister Keysha. I ain't gonna let you do
That's why I say you better get off of here and go to work.
it. Your ass supposed to be working right now on break.
Damn, you hear me clicking?
So hey, listen, y'all. Me and the player are gonna bring y'all all of the teams of the WNBA. We have agreed that we have pushed Angel till we couldn't push Angel anymore. We have stood by Angel Reese throughout this whole debacle, and coming here in starting my YouTube experience in December. I have grown to understand that these people are being paid to do these things, to talk about Angel Reese the way that they are. These people are put there. John the Liquidator, and he has to have gotten some type of money to be as blind as he is when it comes to Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? He has to have a total back. He knows that Angel Reese is playing better. He knows that Angel Reese, he said it on the fat ass Jason Whitlock show. You got what I'm saying? So I have came to understand that some of these people are getting some money, and then of course the YouTube clicks is the money for them. So they clickbaiting and doing all what they can do to ride that wave with Angel Reese. But as it slows down, now people want to see and hear commentary about basketball. And me and the player gonna give you full-fledged Chicago Sky, WNBA, all the teams that's prominent right now going into the playoffs. Me and Keysha gonna talk about these teams and these players like they supposed to be and give them that love.
Yep.
Keysha, you got anything to say to the people?
No, I'm good. Thank y'all for listening to me in the midday.
In the midday, Keysha gonna start being up here a lot more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With me in the middle. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna see her come into the crash out room, because that is my partner in crime. It's a good show. I thank y'all so much for coming. I thank y'all for doing what y'all doing. And guess what, y'all? As always, I always talk about Black brands and building Black businesses. I would love for y'all to continue to help me build. You guys have been responding so well to, you know what I mean, putting them orders in and getting that shea butter and spreading the word about your brother's shea butter. Man, listen, the orders have been getting off the chain. I'm working crazy. I have less time to go out to the and I just want to just show y'all and go what you think about the Bread House butters, whip organic shea butter. Yes, ma'am. They smell so good and they make your skin feel so good. So when you used it for the first time, have you seen the development since you've been using our butter? My skin is more tighter and my skin is more shiny. And when I get out the shower, I apply it as soon as I get out the shower. Look at that bag, y'all. Look at that bag. This is one of my prevalent customers who bring customers. This is a customer that bring customers. Yes, and I love you. Say your name. Kelly. All right, Sister Kelly, we thank you. Yeah, we just want to show you that this product, Sheen, Shine, Heal, Treat, Moisturize, and Develop, condition your skin the way that it's supposed to. We appreciate you, and bro, you looking for a product to go to your third layer? This is a product that'll definitely go to the third layer of your skin and moisturize it just like it's supposed to be. Ain't that right, Sister KEYSHA?
Yep.
Red House I'm still waiting on my commercial from my sister. You know what I'm saying? But she gonna give y'all a commercial. You know what I mean? She gonna make sure that we able to play her and let y'all know. Sister Riddick Milky Way, thank you for supporting me, Felicia, and all of you all that has Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay had got his shea butter. I thank y'all for supporting, man. And guess what, y'all? Today is the day. I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah.
You about to witness something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto. Look at me now, mama. I'm doing this for you. Check me out, world. This is what we made to do. Be kings.
I had a dream that one day I get credit for hustling, and how I put hot records out with my whole team, and how I built this piece from the ground up. Shamed all the haters that tried to clown us. Can't nobody stop this truck. We rollin' from Chicago Avenue down to New Orleans. Everywhere, state to state, we gotta hustle on. In the heart of the ghetto, we gotta hustle on. Old people glad to see me cause I'm doing right. Look at me now, mama, your baby doing right. Up all night and all through the day. I'm still hitting the studio, doing it anyway. I make them pay, I make them pray. Lord, don't let them come towards our way. But I'm still coming, and I'm still running. Everybody pay attention to the ginger man. Saying of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, 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 world. I'm the king of the world, wanna take the crown. Ain't nobody gave me nothing, I worked this underground. Full of the pain and anguish, man, never got to me. Running this cold-blooded game the way it supposed to be. I'm a role model, running the streets like no tomorrow.